What's up, YouTube? Today I'm going to be spoiling and going through the entire chapter of 1062. So if you don't want to check this world, don't watch this video. But before you go, make sure to like button and that subscribe button and ring that bell so you don't miss another video, because I post a video every Monday, Wednesday, and Friday. And I'm posting a video tomorrow as well, because I missed the last Friday. Anyway, let's get into the chapter. For clarification, this is One Piece, chapter 1062. Chapter is titled Adventure in the Land of Science. I need to get that gift there. Yeah. Science. Vegapunk. The Vegapunk. Frankie says. What a fracas. Vegapunk, you're like my role model. I killed 2 years in your hometown in Baltimore. After going through your lab, there was a lot of stuff I didn't get a chance to look into. Yeah, so during the time skip, Frankie obviously spent time at Vegapunk's lab. Maybe he shouldn't reveal that he blew up the lab. Just saying. He hasn't yet. We'll see. And then Chopper and Usopp get all giddy, saying that's the Mecca of dreams. Just how many times bigger than General Frankie is that? I can't wait to show Luffy and Chopper. Chopper flew away. Luffy. Never mind. My mistake. Just Usopp. And of course, because she's a female, Sanji is going bonkers, head over heels in love. What a stunning lady. Well, guess what, Sanji? She is not real. She's a cyborg, android, robot, whatever you want to call it. Just a moment. This is first I've heard of Vegapunk being a woman. Robin, you're so smart. And she looks... So Robin, very, very smart by pointing out the fact that Vegapunk shouldn't be a female from all the things that she has heard, because she's smart and gets... Where are you going? Anyway, and the fact that he's been around for many years, and this woman definitely looks way too young to be around for as long as Vegapunk has been around for within the science field. And of course, Vegapunk answers with the response of, naturally. Yeah, I'm not the actual Vegapunk. I am a program of Vegapunk. And she says that I am Punk 02, Vegapunk Lilith. So he has the names for all these, and I forget what it was, but the way the kanji is written in Japanese depicts a certain like characteristic of it. So the way Lilith is written in the kanji of Japanese basically says that she's evil. And she just wants to steal their crap. Get down. Come here. And then we see these huge sea monsters flying up from the bottom of the ocean, and we realize that all these sea monsters are then also mechanical, which means Vegapunk has these crazy defenses set in place in order to get to his island. So that's pretty cool. Then we hear Den Den Mushi going off. Den Den Mushi is the communication throughout the story. If you didn't know, if you're new to One Piece and new to, or you just watch my video because I'm going to explain some things to you. So yeah, Den Den Mushi is a snail that basically uses a walkie-talkie or a telephone to communicate across the planet. Yeah. And we hear a voice screaming at Lilith. You know, what are you doing? Why do you always insist on looting every person that comes? You should be proud of science. You should be allowed to let these people be proud of science and enjoy, you know, this place that they're coming to. And Lilith calls back to its person, Den Den Mushi, saying, Shaka, which basically in Japanese means original or correct. So this is the correct Vegapunk. This is the real Vegapunk talking to their android. Put a sock. No, don't talk to your master like that. Yeah, I know you're a Vegapunk. You're very smart and you're an android and you can build certain things too. But don't talk to your boss like that. Don't tell your boss to put a sock in it. Just saying. And Shaka, or the correct Dr. Vegapunk, says they're Straw Hats. The newly dubbed Emperor crew are not going to merely surrender. And then, of course, Lilith says, well, of course, that's why they have lots of treasure, and I'm going to take it. And Vegapunk's like, yo, no, you don't know what you're messing with. They're not just going to hand over the treasure and surrender. They got, you know, if they attack you, they could kill you. He physically says, that swordsman could kill all your robots in one shot and kill you. It's like, you know, just stop. You're not going to win this fight between them. Bring them to me. I'm very interested in this crew. But before we get to that, why Vegapunk is telling Lilith all this, he mentioned Zoro. He says, you know, that pirate hunter Zoro has a bounty of 1.11 billion. 1.111 billion. See how calm he is? He knows you're in range for him to end you in an instant. So, Vegapunk has done his research. And Lilith comes to realize this. She says, the imbeciles around him lulled me into a false sense of security. Confronted, I was careless. So I'm assuming Vegapunk can see through Lilith's eyes because he knows that Luffy and Jinbei are not there, and Chopper. Well, doesn't really understand Chopper too much right now, but the fact that he didn't say, the captain, Luffy, Zoro, and Robin, so he can obviously see them and know exactly what's going on, and he can say, "See how calm Zoro is?" Because he's not there; he's on the phone. And then Zoro says, "Hey, Vegapunk, there's something I want from you, so you better play nice. Got it?" What are you getting at, Zoro? What are you getting at? And then, of course, Oda does the trope of not showing us Vegapunk yet again. We have to wait again. All we see, let me see if I can show it without getting in trouble from Shueisha. Back of his head in a mask. Either way, now we cut to Bonnie, Luffy, Jinbei, and Chopper, and Bonnie reveals that she was at Reverie because she had to save her father, Kuma. And she's here to talk to Vegapunk because she is mad at Vegapunk and wants to kill him, or not, depending on his answer. She wants to basically ask him, why did you turn my dad into a weapon? Because now he has no conscience, no nothing. So depending on his answer, depends on what Bonnie does. I have a feeling Vegapunk's a big look. He volunteered. World government wanted to make him pacifista, and I didn't want to do it. This is why I programmed certain things into him so that he could come back and or do certain things like help the Straw Hats and work with the rebellion as well as the world government. There's some keys in there, But yeah, I understand Bonnie's upset because it is her father. But I'm sure we'll get back to that later on. Now, they escape up the ladder, and of course, Luffy loves food and sees all this cool technology and stuff going on. And he's hungry, so he's looking for food, but they see this crazy, mecha suits and giant monsters and spaceships and all this crazy stuff. So Luffy decides to fight the space alien, but he goes right into the thing's mouth and pops it the other side. So we come to the conclusion that it is a hologram and it's not real. So then they see this giant pile of ice cream, and Luffy, Bonnie, and Chopper all dive in, and they fall right through. Bonnie's trying to explain to him about 3D images and holograms and why we can't touch certain things, and Luffy's getting upset because he doesn't understand. Totally understandable. But he kind of gets it. And then we see another Vegapunk, I assume. Because it says Punk 0 something on her shirt. So this is another Vegapunk android robot thing. And starts fighting them. And looks like Luffy gets bumped into a vending machine where starts making food. Any food you want. Burgers, hot dogs, hamburgers. I always said that. French fries, milkshakes, ramen noodles. What else did they order? Fried chicken, steak, cotton candy. So you start ordering all this food off this vending machine because they realize that, it gives them food if they hit the buttons, and it is food. But you're in the middle of a fight. And, okay. So they all stop to eat during this fight. And then the Vegapunk android does get upset. And somehow punches the monster that Luffy couldn't punch. She punched a hologram. Yeah. She must have some kind of technology because... and they just keep eating. She introduces herself as Dr. Vegapunk. She is Dr. Vegapunk Atlas. She's number 6. And Luffy goes, Vegapunk? I know that name. Typical Luffy. Doesn't even think about it. Doesn't even think for words. Heard it before. Just, yeah, I know that. Sounds familiar. Whatever. And Bonnie's thinking that's complete BS. You're not Vegapunk. And you're right, technically. Now we cut to a world government ship. We see Lucci, Stussy, and Kaku talking about Vegapunk. And he has a chart showing Dr. Vegapunk and all the androids. So we have number 6, which is Desire or Yoke. Number 5, which is Wrath or Atlas. Number 4, which is Wisdom, or other name is Pythagoras. Number 3, which is Flare or Edison. Number 2, which is Evil, that's Lilith. And number 1, Logic or Shaka. And basically, the world government is planning on attacking Vegapunk and killing him. So they are attacking Egghead Island. This is gonna be crazy. Why can't we just have a quick thing with Vegapunk to learn about devil fruits and everything else that Vegapunk knows? Why did the government have to get involved and have a big freaking battle and war, and we just can't settle down? We just got out of Wano with a huge fight between Luffy and Kaido. Why can't we just calm down for like 5 minutes? Give me like fucking 3-4 chapters with Vegapunk. Just Vegapunk and this and that. Information, great. And then go back to the battling. I mean, just... Oda, show you all, man. Either way, this is going to be insane. Next chapter is going to be intense. Hopefully the Straw Hats meet back up soon and group together. You have a lot of tension here. You have the Straw Hats that are just here and just happen to be here. But they are going to go off in Vegapunk. Frankie wants to start the Vegapunk. Joe wants to start the Vegapunk about something. And I'm sure Luffy would be interested in knowing if Vegapunk can tell him about his actual devil fruit. Because I don't think Luffy knows that he doesn't have the Gomu Gomu no Mi anymore. He actually has the Hito Hito no Mi, model Nika Zika. Model, yeah, Nika. Model Nika. And Bonnie, who wants to kill Vegapunk, as well as the world government that wants to kill Vegapunk. So it's just be intense. Well, thank you for watching. I'm going to try and do these reviews when I can. I'm going to try to work a little better on it to get one more feel for how I should go about them. So I apologize if it's a little rough on the edges, but this is a journey and we're going to take it together because this is my second review. Yeah. Either way, hit that button, hit the subscribe button, ring that bell so you miss the video, and yeah, that's all I say about that. Either way, go to the next screen. Now, make sure you check out these videos down below. Hit Leo's face to check my page where I have special content just for you, and you get early access to my videos. So, thank you so much. See you next time.